Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Star Ocean, the second story R. Last episode, we went to Monet Cave in order to get some Aliyah metal in order to craft weapons that will defeat the 10 wise men. After that, we went to Fun City in order to train, but after 3 days of training, 3 of the 10 wise men ambushed us and we were finally able to defeat them. After that, we returned here to the city of Armlock in order to save our blacksmith friend from one of the 10 wise men, and after doing so, decided to go back to Nal, who told us it is finally time to take the fight to the wise men in Final. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we have some stuff we're going to do before heading to Final. This is essentially going to be a wrap-up episode for everything up to this point. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. Starting over here at the guild. We have a couple different guild quests we can get. These are, I think, the last ones in the game. I actually don't think you get any in post-game. So let's go ahead and grab all of them, and then we'll look at them here in a second. Essentially, you need to get the ability to use every single one of the, like, crafting things at this point, and all the specialties. We can go ahead and try to report because we do already have Enlightenment unlocked and we already have Publication unlocked, so we don't need to worry about those. Past that, we do have a few more super skills we need to learn. We need to learn Contraband and Remaking. For Contraband, we need 2 people to have level 4 Pickpocketing and 2 people to have level 4 Replication. For Pickpocketing, Celine, I actually think I already started going into Pickpocketing, didn't I? No, because we reset. I don't think anybody has Courage or Poker Face. Celine, you have the most, so let's go ahead and just grab you Courage once. Go ahead and grab you Poker Face once, and then we just need to get this up to level 4. I believe, actually I was going to say I think Courage is the cheapest, but I think they're the exact same. And there we go. Contraband has been learned. Then we need 4 people with the Replicating level 4. So Replication, if you guys remember, was only Imitation. So let's go ahead and see who has the most now. We'll go ahead and do Bowman here. Replication's an expensive though one, huh? All right, Bowman. There we go. We learned the super specialty Remaking. Go ahead and quickly turn those in. We didn't actually need one for the pickpocketing one. I can show that off real quick, but this isn't required for any of these missions. Contraband, essentially, create powerful items that threaten to break the balance of the game. The higher the skill level, the greater the chance of success. And use Contraband if you want to breeze through the game from the very get-go. Each use of Contraband will decrease friendship levels. Now, it's actually not as good as you'd think. A lot of these items, you can just get better items pretty early in the game as well. So I won't be going into Contraband, but if you want to, you also need premium paper. Then you can make items that can be really strong, especially if you grab this early in the game. Then let's go ahead and just start going through our guild mission, shall we? We can go ahead and do Remaking just because this is the only new one we have. Use Factor Energy in Remaking to reattach a factor to equipment. I'll provide the materials. So we'll go ahead and head on over to our Remaking. And essentially, this allows new factors to be added. The higher the skill level, the greater the chance of getting a rare factor. Remaking enables the creation of unique, custom equipment by changing factors. Can be used on any weapon, armor, or accessory, regardless of whether they have factors or not. Any existing factors will be overridden. Investing additional materials has the following effects. Increase the chance of adding a factor, allows the type of factor added to be changed, and up to 5 materials may be invested. So for instance, remember how I was saying we don't have anything on Eterna? We don't have any factors? Well, if we use the recreation, well, I'm going to test it on this Whirring Handy Stick first. Yeah, let's just do it on something that's not important. I was actually a little bit worried. We can do the Recreation Gem here. It will increase 60% chance of characteristics. Let's begin.
I'll need to do my best.
And we succeed, and so we get Scum Slayer. Instantly kill all enemies with scum in their name. So essentially, you can just reroll factors on things. Like if you want Eterna to be even stronger, go ahead and create. You can go like Recreation Gem. And then you could do... You can do really anything. Let's say if we want to go pure buff, we can go ahead and throw a fruit syrup in there, and then we can throw another fruit syrup in there. Now we have a high chance at buff or support. You begin, it's 100% success rate. And now our Eterna adds water element to a weapon. So you can essentially do that to just remake your weapons and armor to actually get some good rolls on them if you want to. I'm not actually going to be going too deep into these. I don't think you need to do that for most weapons in the game. And the armor in the game that you would want to use anyways is just so broken to begin with. Use factor energy in remaking. Whoops. Well, that kind of sucks. Go back to remaking. Sure. Let's do... I actually like that one. Let's do his weapon. We need to use factor energy, huh? Where is that? Right here. Go and just use this. It's 100% success rate. Throw that on. Implement IC.
Let's go.
Success. We get adds water to an element. That's actually funny. Fire element and water. It can be a very interesting combo. But there's that guild mission completed. Next up, we have publication. Use publication to make eyes only for you. So we'll go ahead, hop over there. Publication. And eyes only for you. So I actually was wrong about this. So you'll actually see friendship with Rena will become 16. Essentially what this does, I need to make the eyes only for you. So let's go ahead and do like 4 tries. There we go. We succeed. Essentially what you can do is go and use eyes only for you, and it will change the friendship with Rena to be that level. But the highest you can get is 28. If you remember, 28 is actually, I think, like a little over 3 hearts, which means unfortunately right now that would actually hurt to use on anybody. But actually, is that bad for everyone? No, like Welch here is really low with Diaz, with Claude, and with Celine. So if you wanted to increase the friendship levels between the 3 of them, you could make a Diaz book that raises the friendship to 28, use it on Welch, and then Welch's and Diaz's friendship will become 28. It seems like Welch might be... Ooh, no, Diaz is also in a pretty tough spot. We'll see where we sit once we're done with all of our guild missions. See if we want to level anything else up. Then we need to use alchemy to make a philosopher's stone. You can do so using iron. So let's go ahead and head on into alchemy. Head over to Celine. Philosopher. Huh? Can I not? It was just iron, right? In alchemy? Philosopher's stone, you can do so using iron. Well, how do I make it? Ah, yes. I found out why. Also, you can just quickly go over to alchemy, which is fun. It's because I don't have a high enough alchemy. Meaning, Celine. Oh, let's get alchemy up. Am I going to have enough? I need alchemy level 10 to make a philosopher's stone. Where was my other alchemy? Oh, right here. Okay, well... It took a lot, but our alchemy is now level 10, meaning if we hop over here and we go to Celine, all the way down here at a Philosopher's Stone, we have a 100% success rate. That is used in customization and crafting. And there we go. That is that one completed. Next up, we have item mission 2. Purchase a magical rasp sold in the secret shop on the snowy solitary island. This will allow you to create more kinds of armor with blacksmith. Whoa, do I? Yeah. Okay, let's go do it. We'll go ahead. You guys remember where that island is. We can just travel over to Prince Bridge. You also can see we do have an event in Fun City. We will be doing that. I think that might be our only private action actually at this point. But we will be showing off private action in this episode, essentially doing everything we can and then making our way to the final dungeon. So, hop aboard this. And this was... Oh, I guess I could have fast traveled directly here, couldn't I? Don't I have this saved as a fast travel point now? For a few more full. And we needed to purchase which item, because these are extremely expensive and I don't want to mess up. Magical Rasp. Now, if you want to, I actually think you can... sell your... Where are you? 149,000 full. let's go ahead and use group appraising. And where is it? 287,000 for a magical rasp. Purchase it. You gotta do it. There is our one. It is a key item. Changes blacksmithing results. Grants a 30% chance of not losing materials during customization and blacksmithing. Good stuff. I mean, at this point, if you wanted to buy like mithril greaves and stuff, I mean, you can't really get anything better for a long time in this game. I think till post-game. There we go. That's our magical rasp acquired. Next up, we have Machinist Mission level 4. Use Machinist to make a Mega Bomb. Mechanics toolbox in Create Dangerous Item. The good news is she's already level 10. So that's really good because that means we can do it. But I might need to go buy more mechanics toolboxes. Let's see. Do I make the Mega Bomb? No, only defense bombs. So where can I purchase Machinist's toolboxes from? Or mechanics toolbox. Can I buy these in any shop? Let's go back to... Armlock seems like actually my best shot, but there's no item shop here. Prince Bridge has an item shop. We'll go check this one out. You have to be able to purchase all this stuff from somewhere. So probably here. If I was a betting man. Machinist toolbox. You sell? Yep, mechanics toolbox. Let's go with 10 of them. Sounds good to me. And then hop back over here. Machinist. Create machinery. Dangerous item. All 10 of them.
All right, let's go.
I got a nuclear bomb. Did I need the less good one? That's crazy. We need the Mega Bomb is not as good as the nuclear bomb, and we just happened to craft it. Group appraise. We'll buy more. Where are you? I don't need to buy any shrimp. We'll get into that later, but we don't need to buy any right now. Buy 10 more mechanics toolboxes. Honestly, at this point, no, 10's fine. We can just get more group appraising if we need to. I'm going to save because I don't want to spend any more money if I don't make a Mega Bomb again. Crazy how I didn't make the best. I made the best bomb, but couldn't make the Mega Bomb. Machinist. And please give me the Mega Bomb.
All right, let's go.
There we go. Got one Mega Bomb. That is all we needed to finish that guild mission up. Next, we have Master Chef level 3. Use Master Chef to make a plain omelet using 2 eggs and dairy. Now, Claude's level 10 chef. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cook it because my cooking might be too good. Let's see. Eggs and dairy. Using, but I have to use 2 eggs and dairy, right? Huh. Well, let's use all 10.
We can handle this.
I didn't make it. I need plain omelet, right?
We can handle this.
Well, I've made almost everything. Master Chef. It was Master Chef. Oh, I completely missed that. Did I save after I finished the Machinist? Okay, good. Master Chef using 2 omelets. That makes a lot more sense. Hop over here. We have a... only level 4? Uh-oh. See what happens. Well, I got a plain omelet. That's all that really mattered. So I will take the win there. Next up, we have fishing. We'll get to this one a little bit later because we are going to go do some fishing. For now, let's go ahead and do our crafting mission. Use crafting to make a ring of wisdom. You can do so using a philosopher's stone. So yes, very good that we ended up getting our philosopher's stone. So crafting, ring of wisdom, philosopher's stone. Go ahead and make our save just in case. And then crafting. Philosopher's stone. Nope. Philosopher's Stone, only a 10% success rate, huh? Can I get Celine's crafting up to level 10 by any chance? If not, I can try to get somebody else's up. The problem is she has this maxed out, which is a lot. Okay, crafting level 8. No! Only crafting level 9. Okay, we're going to try. You don't want to waste these, though. You don't want to waste the Philosopher's Stones. Level 9, though. 50% success rate. The hardest thing is you have to land the thing we're looking for. The Ring of Wisdom. So, let's see. Crafting. Philosopher's Stone. Please, first try. No. No. Ah, sad. All right, let's reload it. Let's try again. I want to grab 10 more Philosopher's Stones since we can make them for free and iron is cheap. That's a lot of failures, but... Ring of Wisdom. Okay. Ooh. I was like, I'm seeing the Ring of Infinities. But I didn't see the Ring of Wisdom. But there we go. We also conserved materials, so we actually still have 8. HP plus 20%, max MP plus 20%, 70% chance to block status ailments, and 50% chance of breaking. Honestly, really solid ring there. Next up, we can go ahead and look at our blacksmithing or cooking. Use cooking to make a golden stew using organic vegetables. Let's start with that because that's going to be much easier. Organic vegetables to make golden stew. We have Claude at max level. So cooking, Claude. Oh, there we go. I was like, do I even have any of these? Let's just make 5 of these because I think that's all we'll need. Oh, hold on.
We can handle this.
There we go. Golden stew. Perfect. That will finish up that mission. So all we have left is blacksmithing mission 4 to make a hand of Kali by choosing to use a tool and then using moonlight as the material. Okay, hand of Kali. I'm a little concerned here because I don't think my blacksmithing's very high. But let's see. Blacksmith, use a tool. It was moon. Was it moonstone? I thought it was moonlight. Am I? Huh? Moonlight as the material. Where do I get moonlight? Okay, apparently it is moonstone. I don't know why it's called this, though. So, go ahead and use both my moonstones.
We can handle this.
We got the Hand of Kali. And the Holy Armor. That's actually to say that we got the Hand of Kali. Now, I actually would recommend this is a solid thing to do. Blacksmithing at this point is really strong. So, if you have, like, these meteorites, it is not a bad idea to just, like, spend 5 of them. Get some of this Sylvan mail and Sylvan helmets. You can do the same with Mithril. Just use like 3 of them. You get the Shield of Athena. All of these, I think. And you're also conserving resources here. I believe all of those are actually really solid. We can just close out here. Yeah, Hand of Kali for Rena will increase her defense. Shield of Athena will be better for Claude. Sylvan mail will be better for Welch. Ooh, it turns out... Do I not have a better... Oh, we have the Mithril Shield on you, huh? Yeah, that'll be better there, but... Well, he can't even equip the gauntlet, huh? Unfortunate. I'll give the Mithril Mesh over to Claude. So it looks like that wasn't as good, because unfortunately, I think a lot of that... Yeah, that can only be equipped to Claude and DS. And then the Sylvan helmets can only be equipped to, I think, female melee characters, which is very small. But honestly, not bad. Like, use the things you have because you don't have a purpose to use them past that. You can use more mechanics toolboxes for free there. Reach alchemy level 10. Rare factors, great. 500,000 full spent. And we can go ahead and go turn our guild missions in. And we do have one more that is fishing related. However, we will be doing fishing in this episode. So for now, where is there a guild? Not here. Is it just Armlock? Probably not, but it's the quickest one I can find. So we'll just go ahead and travel over here. It's where we picked him up anyways. Head on inside here and talk to you. Welcome to the guild. Let's go ahead and report. We get a Shield of Athena kit if you didn't want to get randomly crafted that. Dueling suit kit. I believe the dueling suit is actually really good. Machinist, some machinist gear. We'll go ahead and grab all of that. Master Chef, we get some nectar, some more Philosopher Stones, Moonstones, and Rainbow Diamonds. Meteorite, Orichalcum, and Mithril. More cooking. More SP and BP, and more SP and BP. And there we go. No more missions to report. Now, one last thing I'm going to recommend before we get into fishing is try to get a character up to max fishing if you can. We can head down to Rena's fishing. Where was the second fisher skill? Right here. And just max that out. Level 10 fishing. Didn't hurt anybody to get that. And then past that, as long as you have like effort finished at this point, you kind of can just have each character try to hit or have like a character hit level 10 in everything. So for example, if we go to our IC specialty, we still need somebody to hit level 10 art. Let's see if Claude can hit that for free here. He has a lot still, so let's look at art. Right here. I think it's just these two. There we go. Level 10 art. Then we have a customization. Should also be Claude if it can be. Let's see if he can finish his customization. I know I was like this. There we go. I was very close with Claude. I knew that one. Then appraising. Let's give it to, honestly, we're going to hold off on appraising. I might give that to somebody else entirely. Crafting, unfortunately. Well, Celine might be able to hit that now. Let's check. Yes, there's level 10 crafting with Celine. Then writing is already maxed out. Compounding, we can go ahead and get Ashton up to level 10 compounding real quick. Which one was compounding? I think that was at the top, right? Yeah, right here. Compounding up to level 9 and compounding up to level 10. Then cooking we're maxed out. Alchemy we're maxed out. Replication. Let's see if we can get Bowman up to max replication here. He hasn't really been involved in anything else. It's just this one, so there we go. Max replication. And machinist is also maxed out. So the only one we're missing now is a appraiser. Who has the most? Noel. Let's go and get your appraising maxed out here, buddy. Appraising could be this one. Mineralogy, which is unfortunate because Celine does have that maxed out already. And then right here, max that skill. And then there's only one more. There we go. Level 10 appraiser. So at this point, you have every skill maxed out, meaning you can go ahead and just grab all your full and other items from here. That's fine. I don't need any more meteorites, some jewelry, some different kits and philosopher stones, and replication. And yeah, fishing also level 10. Sure, that's fine. Now you just need your other ones. So your specialties here. We need Oracle, music. Isn't Train already level 10? So fishing's already level 10. Who do we want to give Oracle to? Oracle can be anybody, so whoever has the most, let's just go ahead and crank that up. Diaz or Welch. We'll do Diaz for Oracle. It is these three skills. And the unfortunate thing is, these are the ones that actually give you stuff. Let's just do Purity, get a bunch of full. It's super cheap now, so max out Piety, and ESP will give us some items. No way, you really can't hit max off one character here. That's fine, we'll have to come back for that one later. And then we have music. I don't think I have enough for Claude. No, so music. We'll go ahead and do, well, Welch. Music's 2. Alright, Welch. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh boy, there's music maxed out. Train, we have plenty of people at level 10. Train. Scouting. Huh. Okay. Who can we get scouting up? It's got to be Noelle. The problem is, what is associated with scouting? Danger radar, is that it? I think so. All right, let's get your danger radar maxed out here, Noelle. There we go, scouting level 10. Then familiar, it's another brutal one. Let's do survival first. Noelle or Celine can do that. So what else is part of survival? I feel like there's only one more. This one, well, there we go. That's level 10 survival. So fishing's done, survival's done. Pickpocket is just Rena. I've already maxed out fishing, so the problem is courage is just like, it's so expensive. I'm not going to be able to get that for a while. And past that, I think it's just familiar now, right? So is there anybody... I don't think Celine can get there, but is there anybody who can get me to familiar level 10? Yeah, because these are just too expensive. Bowman still has a good bit. It's Bowman or bust, man. Bowman or bust. Here we go, Bowman. There we go. Familiar level 10. Meaning everything, all your regular ICs should have a character at level 10. And all my specialty ICs should have a character at level 10, except for Oracle, which we just need to keep pumping into because it's so expensive. And then Pickpocket because I need one more level in it. And then your super specialties will, some of them will be maxed. It just depends. Like Bodyguard's maxed, Blacksmith is maxed. We have Group Appraising up at 9, Bunny Call up at 10, Enlightenment at 10. And these will just max out as you level up your other characters with your other skills. So we can go ahead and grab some more BP in full, SP in full, SP in full, and SP in full. There we go. All those are associated with the specialist tree here. So that is all of our ICs finished. Now, let's go ahead. I think we're going to hold off on combat skills because we have... do I have anything else? Nope, just got to... Wait. But my fishing mission. Okay, I have to finish it first. With that done, let's get to fishing, shall we? I have a list here of all the fish that I still need to catch. That means we will need to play as Rena, so let's go ahead and swap over to her. And we're going to start with some of the easier ones. We're going to start here at Noel's home. There should be one new fish we can get in here called... Actually, before we do that, there is one thing we can go grab real quick. We're going to go to La Aquas. No, we need to go to Fun City. I don't know when this locks us out. But let's go ahead and go witness the private action here first. I just don't know when. Can I not private action yet? I have unlimited access. Let me in. Yeah, let me in. This is why, if you wanted to, this would be a lot easier time to do all the Fun City stuff. If you wanted to wait till now and didn't do it all when you first came here or first could come here, because now you don't have to pay for it. We'll go ahead and walk over here.
Mariana! Oh, thank heavens you're safe. Mariana?
Draw your weapon, Rena. As the last surviving member of the Need Defense Force, I have to test you out.
What are you talking about, Mariana? You're hurt. You need to get some medical attention.
It's too late for that. I can't let myself be the sole survivor. It's not fair to everybody else.
No! Listen, let me take care of you. It's still not too late.
I know the state my body is in, Rena. But there's something I absolutely must finish before I breathe my last breath. Show me. Show me that you actually have the power to defeat the 10 wise men.
I can't fight you, Mariana.
Why not? Because I'm injured? Have you forgotten that our hearts lie in your hands? That the future of the entire universe rests on your shoulders?
I don't have what it takes to hurt you, Mariana.
You're too kind, Rena. Sometimes cruelty is essential for survival. Listen, Rena. Don't allow yourself to be transfixed on one single thing. You need to feel it with your heart. Feel it, and find the thing that you believe you have to do.
Mariana? Mariana! I...
Mariana, we are quite literally the only people who can stop him. While you're still in private action mode, talk to Mariana. You'll get a silver cross. Then talk to her again. You'll get a ring of light speed. That's it. That's all she gives you. You could steal from her, but you don't really have a reason to. And with that, go ahead and swap out of private action mode. What's wrong, Rena? Nothing. Let's get going. And you can go look at that if you want. Ring of Light Speed gives you +2 attack hits. Silver Cross, 50% chance to block status ailments. Yeah. Kind of broken. So, whoever you're playing as, whoever has the strongest damage, give them the Ring of Light Speed. And there we go. With that done, there should be no more private actions for the moment. So let's actually head to La Aqua. And we're going to try to not start this this main story objective. Let's go ahead and head all the way over here to the right. Wide berth here. And let's talk to Real. Hey, how's it going? We caught 10 types of fish. She's going to give us fishy fragrance. Can't hold anymore. Oh no. But when we caught 15 types of fish, we will get the Masterwork Rod, making it able to catch rare fish. That's what we wanted to grab now, before we did anything else. At 22, we'll get the Raymond Jewel, and that is our goal for today. To get any of these higher ones, you do have to have caught like all the fish up to this point. And then I think you could probably get 35, but we're going to see how many we can catch this episode. So, with that rod in hand, now we'll go ahead and head to Noelle's home. And there's one new type of fish we can catch here, or two new types of fish. And I think it's actually right here when we fish in this stupid little bucket thing. Let's see. There we go. We're looking for the bunny goby. That's one of them. We're also looking for the rabbit sunfish. Let's see if we can get it pretty quickly here. Oh, that looks like two gobies. Yeah, okay. Let's keep fishing until we get it. If you're ever curious what fish you can get, if you just hover here, you can see we have that question mark, rare fish. There's a couple things you can do to increase the odds. So first off, if you click the right bumper, you can actually bait the fish. It will show you how to make things easier. So for example, shrimp here will make it easier to get that rare fish. I was going to try to hold off on doing these for a while. And in fact, if you use something like the bunny goby we are fishing up, well, that's not a good example. I was looking for one I actually wanted to use, but like the ogre mouth bass would make it easier to get that rare fish there. You also can chum the water. So you click the ZR button. What the chumming is going to do is we're actually going to catch more fish up right here. It's going to be easier. We're going to catch more. You can see it's very quick. There we go. We get two fish. Two more bunny gobies, but we're going to go ahead and turn that chum off. And I actually will go ahead and bait the water with these bunny gobies because it does give us an average difficulty for... Sure, we'll just do this. Gives us the average difficulty to catch this, this one fish we're missing. So if you ever are having difficulty, just kind of sit here until you see what is appearing to make sure you haven't caught them all. And then there we go. First try, we get our rabbit sunfish. So really not that difficult. From here, we'll go ahead and exit. And we're going to go to, I forget we don't actually have to exit. We're going to go ahead and go to Prince Bridge next. There's a fishing spot. I believe it's just this, this pond right here. You'll see that there's 4 new fish we haven't caught yet. Let's go ahead and take our bait off first. Let's go ahead and fish them up. I actually only have a note of 3 of them here, so one of these is news to me. We get the spring child and the 2-star sardine. Interesting. The 2-star sardine is not one that I written down here. We do get the spring child, which is one of the ones we needed. I'm only looking for 1 more. See how easy we get it. We're looking for the star ruby eyes, which should be that other... That was quick. Should be this other one here. If we need to, we can start chumming the water. I think we just got it. Oh, just a spring child. We can start chumming the water if we need to. You can buy the chum in other places. It just speeds up the process. It's like if you... That's a lot. Yep, that's what chumming the water does. We do get a black Carla spring child 2-star sardines. Interesting enough, that's not the one I thought we were going to be getting here, but I will take the black Carla off the list because we're going to have to go somewhere else for it. We'll go ahead and change our bait. Shrimp's good, but honestly, these bunny gobies, well, do I have any that makes it just like incredibly easy to get that one? Traveling salmon. We'll have a good chance of getting this rare fish. Let's do it. We're going to use one of these, and I'm going to swap back and go to like a shrimp or the bunny goby. Yep, there's our star ruby eyes. That's crazy. Got 3 of them so fast. There is one more we can get here, but it's actually... It's a rare one to get. Let's go ahead and turn my bait off. And I can talk about it real quick. It's called the Father of the Deep. The problem is there are occasionally some that are like gigantic fish. So what we're going to do, I actually don't think it's right there. I think it's out here. If you come out here and you go over to a fishing spot, I believe just right over here counts. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we can dismount right here. And you're going to see right here, there are 2 fish we can get. Interesting. The Father of the Deep isn't here. These are easy. We did need to come here eventually anyway, so let's go ahead and just fish. But the Father of the Deep is one of the gigantic fish in this game. Essentially, in order to get it, you need to see a giant fish shadow. And when I say giant, I mean you'll know you get it when you see it. Hey, Ashton, stop. Chill out, man. But there we get a puny goby. Puny goby is, I think, yeah, one of the ones we wanted to get. I didn't have it planned to get here, but we will take it. Go ahead and grab that one. The one we're looking for here is the Jotnar fin, or the Father of the Deep, whichever one. Let's see if we can get the Jotnar fin easy here. No, but we can go ahead and check out our line here. Yeah, perfect. We can do a shrimp. Makes it easy for us. Actually, let me check my bunny goby. Yep, there we go. Since I have a very easy way to chum water and go grab that, if I really need to get more bunny gobies. It should be like first try. Quiver Imago. Not what I was going for here either, but I will take it. Unfortunately, some of them, again, a place we had to go to later, but I will get it early if I can. Some of these places that you can fish at are like... Oh, don't do that. There's like multiple places, but you do need to look for those fish shadows. So like I couldn't just fish right there, but I think there's another place we can fish at. Can I fish over here? Yeah, so like right here is another thing we can fish. Let me turn my chum off, because we do have a small fish we can grab from here. I think this is actually the fish I wanted. I think because we were fishing in a place with shadows, it like overwrote the other fish we could get. Just some black Carlas. Okay, let me fish for a second, see if we can get the fish we're missing here. Well, went ahead and chummed there. We got ourselves a pixie mackerel. Go ahead and take that. And I believe that's everything we can fish up right here. I feel like there's one more thing we can fish around here, but I'd have to find it. Let me try dismounting over here. Oh, not there. There's definitely like one more thing we can fish up. That isn't the giant shadow fish. It's interesting because it does matter what side of the island you're at. So like, if you're over here, this is going to have an entirely different grouping of fish. But it's still the seven star sardine. And the pixie mackerel. I mean, here's the thing. Finding lists online of fishing is not as accurate as seeing it in person, you know? Well, we won't worry about it for now. That is pretty much everything here. We will want to get the Jotnar fin, but for now, let's go ahead and dismount. There's also a chance, I could be missing something here, that when you enter and exit, it actually re-rolls the fish that can spawn. Yeah, like I feel like those weren't the exact fish that were here a second ago. And if we step back out, I'm curious. If I come over here. Oh, well, that's the fish I was just talking about. When I said you'll know it's a gigantic fish, here it is. Go ahead and bait. Well, we need anything that makes this a little bit easier. So Quiver Imago might be the way to go here. Do I have anything cheap that I can use here? Things that I have a lot of. Star Ruby Eye. That might be the way to go. We got some traveling salmon. I want to try to keep one of every fish. Let's go do the Star Ruby Eye. This is crazy. Then we'll chum the water. Grab the fish. Grab the bait, my giant. Nope, turn around. You're not what I wanted. I will take all the Quiver Amigos, though, because gonna have to use those to try to grab this. The good thing is the Quiver Amigos get you more Quiver Amigos. So eventually I think the shadows will actually run out, meaning the only one that would be left would be the giant shadow. Let's see how long this takes. There's only like 2 or 3 gigantic fish in the entire game. And I actually think you can't get one of them until post-game now, because I do believe it's back on Expel. No, fish, turn around. Go away, you medium-sized shadow. Give me another Quiver Amigo. Spend one to get one. Yeah, turn. Yeah, turn. No, go away. I might be here for a second trying to get the big fish. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. I just slightly repositioned my character. And there we go. Father of the Deep Sea. Insane that we pulled that. 500 centimeters. That is the only one. Wow. And I actually think if you go back to Lakwa, I think she has a unique dialogue now. There is a second one of these, but it's back on, yeah, Expel. Wow, where on earth did you catch that fish? Incredible. I was right to trust you in it. Here, take this. Angler's Plaque Blue. That's for getting the crazy giant fish. And we caught 22 types. And we get the Raymond Jewel. There we go. Raymond, the protagonist of Star Ocean 6, has joined the assault. That was our main goal in doing this. If you want to, I don't actually know. Can we trade our giant fish? No, I guess that's not how it works, huh? I can get the Edge Jewels, sure. I need to spend a single Divine Char. Sure. There we go. We got the Edge Jewel. Protagonist of Star Ocean 4. And honestly, there's not really much else here worth grabbing. Things like these could be nice. Fishy Fragrance. Fish rate doubled. Not too worried about that. There we go. There are a few more we're going to get real quick. Let's go ahead and start by heading to North City. None of the other ones are going to be quite as exciting as catching that giant fish right there. And then in here, there should be a fishing spot for us. I don't remember there being water here in North City. Was this one of those things where, like, there was a small tub inside something's house? It must be outside because I'm not seeing it. Let's go ahead and head back to the entrance. I don't see a single fish around here. Good news is we're strong enough where none of these enemies are going to bother us, so we can just kind of run around. Can I fish from here? Nope. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think there's anywhere we can go to actually fish around here. Let me hop on my level 86. Honestly, this is such an easy way to level up, is just to have bodyguard on and increase your encounter rate. Like, there's no ponds or anything in there, but could I come over to, like, here, dismount, and then it won't let me fish here either. Really nothing here around North City. No, there we go. Go ahead and drop in right here. And right here we have, I think, only one new fish. But go ahead and turn my bait off. This is a large fish, so ooh, Quiver Amigos make it easy, so we'll go ahead and do Quiver Amigo here. You're joking. Did I just first try this giant fish? It's a large fish, it's not gigantic. Yep, there's Lord Amberjack. That is not what we're actually looking... Well, that is one of the things we were looking for here, but that wasn't the North City fish I was looking for, but I will take it. There's our Lord Amberjack. Where is... There's got to be a fishing spot inside North City. Yeah, I knew there was. Go ahead and head back inside. I put up a list of every fishing location now, just so I knew where I was going for this. It's in the food store is where we could fish. It's because of places like this. But I'm like, fishing's tough. Most of these fish can be caught at other places, but this is just, I think, the only one here on Expel. Yep, right here is our fishing spot. Let's go. It is rare. We have difficulty fishing there. What do I have to use here? Quiver Imago. Use too many of those. Can I get it with anything else, or does it have to be the Quiver Imago? Might have to be, unfortunately. That's fine. We'll do that, and then... Sure, we'll chum it as well. We'll get some bass from this, which will be nice. There we go. Please give me my amber perch. Yep, that's an amber perch for you. I can tell... No. You're joking. I only got ogre mouth bass off that? That's upsetting. Okay, let's fish again. Those weren't even... My average one was my amber perch, and I pulled 4 bass. 5 bass. Swap over to you. There we go. That's how you know it's guaranteed, but it doesn't always happen. Okay, here we go. It's like as soon as you feel the vibrations in your controller, you have to go for it. There's our big fish. There's our amber perch. I was looking for you. Next up, we'll go ahead and... that sucks. There's one in... There's a few in Phenol that I want to get, but I don't want to go to Phenol yet, so we might just save those for post-game. Instead, we'll actually go to Fun City. And we'll exit Fun City, because I don't think there's actually a fishing spot out here. And we're looking for just a single fish out here, the White Sands Viper. So, hop aboard you. Actually, can I just fish? Well, yes, I can, but hop aboard this. Also, that enemy was blue. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was the smoke of the enemy popping in that was blue. I want to see... Can I please check who I can fish up here? Perfect. We got all the fish I don't have yet, which actually might be some of the ones we need to go get in Phenol, I hope. Just looking for the Jotnar fin that we haven't found yet, so... Good chance we fish that up in another one of these spots as well. And we get the North Nedian Urchin. That is one of the ones in Phenol. That is crazy. What luck, huh? Let's see. We're looking for the black tuna. The Ginot black tuna, I believe is what it's called. Go away. Are these both average? Yeah, they're currently average. We can make them both easy by doing a Saba or a shrimp. We'll just throw a shrimp out there. Get both the guys we're missing here. Try to get them fished up. We still have a couple more fish we need to go grab. I'm gonna see if we can hit that 35 fish mark in this episode. That is about the halfway point in fishing. There's 60 something, I think 66 fish. So it's like 33 is your halfway point. But there's our White Sands Viper. And go away, go away. We're just gonna fight. This is the only other one we needed here in the White Sands region. But because there is one more, I forgot I'm playing as Rena. Swap over to anybody else. I was gonna throw Raymond on, but we'll throw him on. I wasn't expecting to fight this episode at all.
That was tough.
Throw Raymond on while we're talking about it, though, just so we don't forget. Tactics, Assault, and sorry to say, Celine, Raymond's just going to be better. Extreme Daredevil. Throw him on. And get back to my fishing. Still got to get that medium fish, so let's go ahead and fish till we get it. There's our new one, the Traveling Salmon. Not one I was expecting, but we will take it. And that is all the fish here at Fun City. So next up, we're going to go back to La Aqua. And there's actually one we can grab outside, which is the one we need for the quest we're on. There's also one we can get in here. The problem is, I don't know if I have to be inside there to fish. And if I do, yeah, I think we do. We're just going to hold off on going inside there. There's 2 fish we can get, but I don't want to progress the story at all this episode. So instead, we'll come out here. We'll just come down to this shoreline, and we're looking for the colorful tuna, which is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and swap over to nothing to try to get the other easy fish to grab here. And we'll swap back over to shrimp to try to get the other 2 harder fish. If we can get any of them, the black tuna would be nice. Well, there's our banquet bream. Hey, got good news. That was the one inside La Aqua, so because we don't need to worry about that now, it's going to be easy. We also got the picnic bream. I didn't see we got both of them. Those were both of the ones inside La Aqua, meaning we're done with both of those. Now we just need the other one that's here, the large fish there. That makes it tough, actually. I might have to use a bream here. Specifically the banquet bream. Nope, I can use a Quiver Imago. Can I use my bass I was catching? Yes, I can use the Ogre Mouth Bass. Let's do that. Should give us a good chance here. Well, that's our good chance. Focus on the vibrations in the controller. And grab it. There we go. This should be our colorful tuna. Perfect. 2 colorful tuna. And that was the one we also needed for our guild mission there. The colorful tuna near La Aqua. Last place I want to go is going to be to the actually the Field of Love, which is very interesting. I think it's just the... no, it has to be inside the Field of Love, right? Because this is the one that's floating. But where could we fish in here? Okay, I couldn't find one inside this area. Like, I don't know where we could even go to fish in here. I mean, I can travel back, but I don't even think there was water in here, was there? Or can we just fish? No, we can just fish over the edge. That's crazy. Well, the one rare fish we need here is the fish we're going for. So can I make it easy at all? Nope, doesn't look like it. So go ahead and use an imago here. We're looking for that medium fish. Let's see how lucky we can get. Not that lucky, or we would have already felt the vibrations. And it's just a wandering salmon. It's one of the last fish we're missing right now in this area without going to phenol. See if we can get it first try here. Crazy. Yes, we can get it first try. And then there's only 2 more to grab. One of them is the Jotnar fin, and I still don't know where that one is. Well, I might not have found it, but I did find new fish. This is right by this secret shop. Found 2 new fish right here. There's a chance we find it. Let's go ahead and just probably use a quiver imago. Let me see real quick. Could I use my ogre mouth? Yeah, let's do the ogre mouth. 2 new ones here. One of them is rare. To catch the rare fish, we did need to get 22 fish in order to get the masterwork rod, which is why I wanted to go to Lockwood first. Let's see here. Fortunately, just traveling salmon. I'm going to go ahead and chum this one. Oh, here we go. We get the rare fish early. It's easier to get the other fish since we can use an actual easy one. There's our Jotnar fin and crest shrimp. 2 of them finished, marked off the list. Amazing. Now, there is only, as far as I've seen, I mean, I've obviously been wrong a few times here, but there's only 1 more to get. But the problem is, I don't know how to get there. This might be a post-game dungeon. No, it's definitely the Cave of Crimson Crystals. The thing is it outside or inside? I don't even know where it could be inside. Was there a spot to fish inside here? Let's go ahead and exit. And let me just go over to this fishing spot where I see some fish gathering. We're looking for the junior tuna, which should be available right now. And this is a spot we haven't got the fish, so this is a large one. Looks like we can use a bream for an easy time, or a quiver imago. Let's go and do that. Oh, and we got it first try. Here we go. Feel the vibrations. Be one with the controller. And react as soon as you feel movement. That looks like a junior tuna to me. And there we go. That is, as far as I've seen, every fish that we can get at this point. Now, obviously, I am probably missing a few of them. Like there might be some here in the ocean, just in random spots. But all the fish that I've seen is actually going to be easier to get when we get back to Expel. So with that done, let's go ahead and head to the fish collector once more. And talk to Real, who will give us, we have exactly 35. We get a Soul Jacket Plus. We have 39. For 48, we'll get the Soul Helmet, but can't really do anything about that right now. Let's see, is it better? No. Really? All that, I mean, you could have got this before you ever left Expel, so I get it. Nullifies petrification and instant death isn't bad. It's just like, it could have been so much more. But with that done, we do have 1 guild mission to turn in, so let's go ahead and head on back to... There's got to be another place with a guild, man. Centropolis has one. And we'll go to Centropolis. I think it's just a slight... Well, I guess when you fast travel with a guild, it doesn't matter. I could have done that the first time. Nope, you're the advice person. I don't need advice. We can talk to the guild master here, report our fishing mission, and that, I believe, is all the guild missions in the game. We can get some more books there. We get a Tri-Emblem Plus for catching 5 types of record-sized fish. We've seen the Tri-Emblem Plus. We could purchase this from that other guy. It increases all your stats by a bit, but I think this is actually used whenever you're trying to cast or craft some of the really good in-game accessories. Before we finish it off, Could I increase anybody's? Sure, we'll go ahead and max that out. Might as well use these, right? Kenai, sure, we'll just give it all to Rena, and then over to you. Knife +1. Isn't this just cooking? Biology. Sure, we'll go Claude. Item knowledge, Claude up to level 7, and then sure, Bowman. Power burst. This is one that doesn't matter at all, but we'll give it to Noelle. Friendship with Rena becomes nope. 16, and yeah, that's about it. We have some lower shop prices by 25%, which could be useful for that one guy. But that's really it, guys. Go to my challenge missions, finish grabbing all these, collect 6 fish at once while fishing. I don't need the fishy fragrance, thank you though. Use 100 items while camping. And that's it. There are apparently more guild missions right here. There's going to be, what is that? 8 more, but those will, I believe, be locked in post-game. Because once you enter into the final dungeon, you actually might be able to leave, though. You might be able to leave, and we will check to see if there's any more missions. But regardless, that is pretty much everything you can do until you go through the final dungeon. The only other thing there is that you can do is back here in Fun City. There is the Fun City Arena, but as I had said previously, I'm going to not do the Fun City Arena for now. I want to get my characters up to the point where they can do good. As of right now, even in these like higher level fights, like level 80 fights, even the green enemies, if I wasn't working as a team, my characters would not be able to survive. And since we do have the entire solo fights to go through, I think I want to hold off on doing that for the time being. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we take the fight to the 10 Wise Men in Phenol. I will see you guys then.